Mountain biking's Enduro World Series features 8 rounds of action from across the globe. Enduro is a stage race format where riders compete against the clock over highly varied terrain. The 7th stop of the tour was held in the mountains of Enduro in northern Spain. Riders were faced with 67 kilometers in total and 2,600 meters of descents.
How was first stage today?
Hot. Really hot. I think that's going to make a difference towards the end of the day.
Stage 1 was the longest of the event at almost 7 kilometers, and the terrain proved a real challenge. This season's women's competition has been dominated by Cécile Ravenel. The French woman has won every event, and she won the opening stage here ahead of her compatriot Isabeau Corderie.
First goal of the day was not to be catching up by Cécile, which was okay.
Amongst the men, series leader Sam Hill found the opening stage tough, and the Australian could only manage a 12th place finish.
Savage. So hard to know how to push and feel like you're losing loads of time to the other dudes.
America's Richie Rude, who was world champion in 2015 and 2016, won stage 1, with France's Damien Othon second.
Yeah, I catch Florian and it was really dusty, so did a very good top, but the bottom was so dusty, so I think I lost a little bit of time.
Richie Rude went on to win the next 2 stages to give him a commanding lead.
Bit of climbing, a bit of pedaling, so it's definitely physical, but you know, I like this place a couple of years ago and trying to carry that same momentum this weekend. Yeah, I like it.
Stage 4 was a punchy 800 meters through an area known as the Badlands, and it represented the end of day 1's racing. The Enduro World Series last visited Enduro in 2015. It was back in the series this year by popular demand. The riders and the fans love the testing dusty trails of the Pyrenees foothills. Runaway series leader and defending champion Cécile Ravenel once again finished ahead of Isabeau Corderie to take the stage win.
It was a tough day with the 2 first stage and 2 first transfers, but after stage 3 and 4 was pretty good.
Martin Mays claimed stage 4 with Richie Rude 5th.
I knew I wasn't going to make up time there, so came in one of the first compressions and like hooked my helmet on my handlebar and I was riding like this for a sec. After that I was like, alright, we're just going to chill, make it down safe.
Damien Othon had another solid run to keep the pressure on Sam Hill at the top of the overall standings.
It was really good. I like it. I'm really fast. I'm good. Top 10, it's okay for me.
Kevin Mikel finished 4th.
I'm feeling good with my bike and amazing with the crowd. I took no race, so yeah, it's gonna be good.
Mays enjoyed his win.
Yeah, it was a good day for me. No mistake, just a solid day on the bike. It took me a while to adapt my speed coming from the 2 downhill races. Tomorrow is another big day, some physical stages. I'm currently second, so everything is possible.
At the end of day 1 and 41 kilometers of racing, Richie Rude led by 12 seconds. Cécile Ravenel's advantage over the women was a huge 51 seconds. Stage 5 was a rocky 2-kilometer descent into the village of Boltagna.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, good to warm up the upper body. That one's like really physical, so lots of little rocks that can really catch you out, so you have to be so careful.
All the riders seemed to enjoy the physical nature of this short but sharp stage.
Good wake up, huh? This stage. No flat. Maybe it's really good.
Richie Rude produced a brilliant piece of controlled riding to take the stage win. Belgium's Martin Mays came second, and Sam Hill quietly but confidently finished in 3rd. Amongst the women, there was the familiar 1-2 finish, with Cécile Ravenel leading home Isabeau Corderie. Damien Otton lost ground with a disappointing ride.
I hit so many times my rims, so I say slow down a little bit.
Martin Mays claimed victory on stage 6 with Richie Rude in second. There was all to play for amongst the men going into the 7th and final stage.
It makes you nervous because you know you have that lead, but also it's like you feel good, you know. You're just careful and, you know, smash stages I want to smash, I'll be good.
The final stage of the weekend was 2.35 kilometres in length, and it brought the riders back towards Ainsa Sobrabre. Isabeau Corderie had finally broken Cecile Ravenel's stranglehold of the event by winning stage 5, and Corderie claimed victory on stage 7 too. Year-old Cecile Ravenel finished second on the final stage, and she increased her lead in the series standings. The final stage of the men's competition was won by Martin Mays. Richie Rude finished second, and it was good enough to secure him the event win. Damien Otton was third, while Sam Hill finished 11th here in Spain to remain at the top of the series standings.
Damien, right at the sharp end of the race all weekend. Happy with your performance?
Yeah, really happy. Like I said, those two guys in front of me was stronger all the weekend and faster, so I was consistent and feel good on the bike all the weekend, so really happy to go on the podium.
Andrian, third place, congratulations. You held on to that lead overnight. Was there much pressure today?
I knew I made the mistake in Whistler to let it slide, and I just knew I had to keep my riding smooth today, so I focused on my riding instead of focusing on keeping the third place, and worked out.
I mean, you've had a remarkable 2018, but how good would it be to finish it off with a win?
Yeah, obviously I've been, racing a bit of downhill the last couple of weeks, so maybe I've lost a bit of fitness, and I kind of took this race as a training maybe to be very strong for finale.
But you won some stages today. That must give you a lot of confidence as we head to the last round of the season as well.
I was really surprised to win these two stages because they were a lot physical, and usually I quite struggle on this, so definitely work pays off, so I'm pretty happy with that, and yeah, give me confidence to go to finale because I know it's also quite physical there.
Cecile, your 7th win of the season. How was this one?
It was tough. Maybe I don't have too much time to train in Enduro after the DH.
How cool would it be to wrap up the perfect season and finale?
If I have the overall, it's a principle, but I would like to win.
There's another win this season. How does this one compare to Olarg?
I think, we were here a couple of years ago and I really liked it, so I was probably expecting more from here than in France. It was a tough, hot weekend, and it was good, battling with Martin. Got pretty nervous today because he wasn't too far back. I tried to pin it on stage 7, and whatever happened, kind of happens. And yeah, I rode it smooth, so I was real happy.
The final round of the 2018 Enduro World Series takes place in Italy, and we'll bring you all the action from that event in next week's show.